I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let's get it on. Good morning. Happy Monday, Junior. It's Tuesday. It's 5:05 a.m. in the morning. That's first thing. It's going to be a couple more minutes till the train gets here. It is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. That fucking A, man. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Say it again for the people in the cheap seats all the way in the back in the last row. 5 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cold. It's colder. It's so cold it reminds me of my wedding night. I was never married. It's always a bridesmaid, never a bride. The joke just works better this way. Coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, third stone from the sun, solar system, outer spiral arm, Milky Way galaxy, local group, Virgo cluster, Laniakea supercluster, known universe, which is somewhere in the tapestry of the yet to be defined and unplumbed multiverse of possibilities, if it even exists. 7 minutes until our train gets here. Well, that's good to know. I left the domicile at about 5:50 a.m. and it took approximately 12 to 13 minutes to walk here. I'm thinking I might give myself permission to start waking up at 4 a.m. I've moved my alarm clock from 3:37 to 3:47. We're going up to 3:57. Have a magnum of a morning. Welcome to Live and Learn. It is the Gratitude List show. We do it first thing in the morning. Organize your mind, spirit, and soul. Be productive, but also be content. Have grace, equanimity, some balance. You know, what did gratitude do for me? It reformatted my self-talk. Now my self-talk is a lot more helpful. It's no longer a cycle of churn that's trying to get me to, you know what I mean, to keep doubting and to keep the outrage cycle going on. It's helpful. It asks questions such as, how is this helping, Eric? Or, hey, Sully, you got to run your anger or your anger will run you. So I adopted a gratitude list system about 5 years ago, and it's really worked. It's been the most successful tool in my toolbox of coping mechanisms. I started on pen and paper, yellow legal pad, medium ballpoint ink. Gotta be that combo, all right? Or else it just ain't gonna work for me. I'm picky, you know. And so I start off my gratitude lists with the Foundation 8. It started as the Foundation 5. It grew to 6, and then it blossomed into 8. There is the potentiality to add more. But 8's good for now. I call it the Foundation 8. I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. From there, I add to that list and I elaborate and build. And I found that just like gratitude are the feathers of your wings that you need to to rise above the mundane bullshit of the world. Now, it's not about ignoring your problems. It's not about giving yourself this illusion of blissfulness. No, it's earned. There's no illusion. I'm the same person, same body, same bank account, same kind of situation. But what's different is my operating system. My hard drive got rebooted with the Gratitude operating system. Wow, what a difference it makes. Gratitude gave me, it made me see purpose. And through that purpose came perspective, a better perspective. And with that perspective was the realization of I achieved a modicum of peace. Yeah, I really did. I am so, I'm not like at peace. Sure, I still get pissed off about shit. Sure, I still have bad moments, but they don't, I mean, I'm in charge. I run the brain. The brain doesn't run me. Or does it? That's the eternal struggle, isn't it? Not? So buttons, as Mo says. And live and learn, as Mo says, too. Mo is my mom, Maureen O'Sullivan. She passed away July 31st, 2024, of turbo cancer to the lungs and liver. That's my definition. It wasn't the doctor's definition. Doctor's definition was just, the big C, and life is different now. I inherited her condominium in Quincy. I'm almost completely moved in. I got one more car trip to go. Any friends with trucks out there, let me know. I need a hand this weekend. And kudos to one of my high school best friends, MC, as you know him, in the chat and in the comment section. MC, I've known you almost 40 years, man. It'll be that's in so let's chalk it up to 37, huh? Right? 36, 37. Let's see how much longer for this choo-choo. 3 minutes, it says. Fine. Keep me company? You want to snuggle? Keep me warm? Maybe not. You're wearing a down feather, storm coat. I'm allergic. But MC, yo Mario, thank you so much. A couple of weeks ago, he helped me out with one trip. He's a captain in the U.S. Naval Reserve, so he's pretty busy. And he's also a father of 2 teenage boys. And living life, so he's got shit, spinning plates, man. And he really helped me out this past Saturday, where we got the forecast called for snow. And it did snow, yes, but for the morning, from 8:30 a.m. to about past noon, we were able to make 3 trips, filling up his Jeep Wagoneer SUV with the little bits of my life, like 16 little comic book short boxes. And you can't carry 2 because that's a lot. I mean, seriously, we're like 2 50-year-old men, a little overweight and out of shape. But it's nice to know we still got it in us. And so, I am grateful and blessed for my friends. Oh my goodness, I would never have been able to do this without you, Mario. Thank you so much. So I got one trip left, and I'll be hitting one of you up there. I'll be hitting you and sewing up. Or maybe just, bite the bullet and rent a truck. Do I smell cannabis? The smell of cannabis. I love weed. I love smoking weed. But I don't smoke anymore. I don't combust and inhale. I don't vape. My mom died of lung cancer. Leave me alone, man. So I gave it up. I got gummies for that. And only on nights and weekends. Kind of like the dad from Knocked Up. Seth Rogen's dad in Knocked Up. Only nights and weekends. Yep. It's 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it is freaking cold. It's freaking freezing up here, Mr. Bigglesworth. Here we go. We don't want to deprive you of. Here it comes. Here comes the train again. And you can't call it a choo-choo because this is an electric train. A choo-choo infers a locomotive that's. God bless the unhoused people. Seriously. This one guy has crashed up behind us. And let's pray for my audio. Hope that'll hold up. Usually in very cold weather, the cord of my headphones gets brittle. Here we go. Can you hear me? Good.
Next stop, Quincy Center.
Stand by. Ah! What's going on? What's going on? Is it like Cloverfield? No, don't worry. Remember, just put your gear back in its proper pockets. You know what I mean? Every time. Just do it, okay? Don't be grumpy. Oh, it's a very cold morning. And, yeah, say a prayer for the unhoused population. It's going to be wicked cold all week. I mean, now's the time to go pond skating. If you live up here, or you got some, old ice skates that you don't care about, now's the time to, live out that childhood dream, some nostalgia. Go and put on your skates and go skate on a pond, or a shallow pond, please. The only pond I've ever really skated on is the public gardens, the Swan Boat Pond. That was pretty fun, And we play a little hockey with some kids and a couple of dudes. You use your shoes as goalposts, and it's fun. Sometimes, occasionally, your foot goes through the ice and your boot fills with water, and you play through it. Yeah. Also, when we were kids in the projects, we would open up a fire hydrant in Columbia Park, now known as Joe Moakley Park, I guess, unless they rename it again. You know what I mean? Probably I don't know. You can't say anything like, I'm not into that shit. We'd open up a fire plug in the middle of the winter, and then we'd flood a part of the baseball fields, and the next day we would play shinny on the little pond that we made. Yeah.
Entering Quincy Center.
And I'm a professional chef, so I'm like, God bless the delivery people. I'm so grateful and blessed for these blue-collar people, these delivery people. And they have to drive in this stuff. It's icy, it's snowy, and it's not just their safety. It's like people driving, just like, you ever see people driving and texting at the same time? It's the scariest thing. Elon's right. We need some robotic cars, so people can get back to their social media. Just.
Next stop, Wollaston.
Anything happened yesterday? It was Martin Luther King Day. That's all I know. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. The president got inaugurated, and then he went about signing lots of executive orders. And, let's see which ones stick, and let's see which ones can face and pass some kind of legal muster, and just keep being yourself. That's one thing that that's it. I mean, got nothing to say about that, really. But I am grateful and blessed that nothing, that we didn't see a big mushroom cloud. There's some grinning lefty, progressive being like, we've cleared the deck. Yeah. I remember those drones over in New Jersey last month? They were looking for this. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I'm grateful and blessed for the peace I've achieved. A lot of that has to do with not having a wife, not having kids. Wasn't my choice, but it kind of was my choice. You know what I mean? And I'm not bemoaning being single at all. No, I've actually flipped those values to where it's like, it's kind of like, you know, walls.
Entering Wollaston.
What was I saying? Yeah, I flipped those values. So I'm no longer angry at the world and cursing feminism. No, I'm in love with the world. And I respect feminism and say thank you. Thank you, feminists. If it wasn't for you, would we have a different life? Probably full of stress and no peace. We'd probably have like, what was that, 30 years ago? Probably would have had a kid who was about 28 or so, with their own problem set, their own needs.
Next stop, North Quincy.
I got like a layer of Eucerin all over my face because it helps with the cold. It'll dry your skin out real PDQ pretty darn quick. But I've achieved some peace. But this morning I had a sometime this, like, you know, sleeping last night. I had an ex-girlfriend dream. Now, my ex-girlfriend dreams come in 4 flavors. One is a mystery girl, which I like that the best because, you know, it doesn't remind me of anyone. It's not using old memories, and, you know. And then I had 3 major loves of my adult life. Let's call them JL, JB, and DD, in that order. It was my 20s to my mid-30s. And so the ones of JB are the worst. And I rarely ever have dreams about JB. No, I rarely have dreams about JL. The ones about JB are few and far between, but, you know. But then the rarest ones are the ones of DD. And so she was the star of my dream last night. And we had gotten back together, and I had stayed the night at her place, and
no smoking, please.
It's I used to stay at her place a lot, and so I'm like trying to find my bag, my bicycle messenger bag. You know, I've switched to a smaller, you know, backpack, and let's see. Let's be surprised when we find out who is playing their phone without headphones. Well, it's obviously the person without headphones.
Next stop, JFK UMass.
So buttons, as Mo says. It's not Mo said. It's Mo says. She lives in my heart. I take her with me. A little portable version. Maybe they can turn it up. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. Did you have yesterday off? I did. I'm just trying to. My entire living room is filled with boxes, which I'm going to slowly unpack and then fill with my mom's stuff, and have, you know, some women's shelter. Have the women's shelter that makes pickups come and pick up. I don't have a car. That's why I need help. I need someone with a truck. I've got 10 days to go until I have to have all my stuff out. Help. Dee Dee was the ex-girlfriend of my dream last night. It was like a couple of kisses and snuggles and hugs. Nothing intimate, and it's none of your business if it was. Wouldn't tell you anyway. I don't kiss and tell. You just did. But that's what, like, you know, I've been single a very long time. I mean, what do I got? Match.com? Sheesh. I think the ladies call it pin the left swipe on the loser. But yeah, so it was more of it was kind of a stressy thing because it was like like a mess, and I couldn't find my bag, and it had all my stuff in it, like like my panic pills and like my phone charger and shit like that. And I just there you go, ex-girlfriend, unfamiliar surrounding, and you can't find your bag, you can't find your stuff. You need it. I need to get to work, and I'm like looking at the clock, and it's like, and I don't even know, like, what shift am I supposed to work today? I think I'm late for work. I don't even know. I'm so confused. It's like I felt like I woke up and I was still, partied out from the night before. Dreams. Dream. Do. Yeah, that's about it. That's how I get lucky. I sleep. Hopefully an angel comes down and gives me hugs and kisses in my dreams. But it's hard to find people. It really is. But file under having peace. I've achieved a modicum of peace because I don't have the erratic, needy energy of someone disrupting my life. Yeah, huh? Peace. I've come to peace with being single. I've come to have some dignity, have some grace, earn your bliss. It's not about being overjoyed and ecstatic. It's about equanimity and feeling balanced. And be safe out there driving today, please. Icy roads. Well, I'm up in Massachusetts, in Boston. If you didn't know, from Boston, Massachusetts. But a lot of different places got snow. And just, I don't know, all I have are bad jokes. So it's like, do you want to say them on the internet? No, not really. But, it's morning. Let's get to work. I'm grateful and blessed. And I got lots of things I gotta do. I got so much unpacking to do. I got one more trip to move. I gotta switch the bills over. I gotta change my address, like the banks. Stuff like this. There's so much to do, but such is life. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'm grateful and blessed for anyone that tunes in, smashes that like button, rings that bell for the notifications. New subscribers, welcome. How you doing? This is the Gratitude List Show, Live and Learn, first thing in the morning, where we format our day and organize our minds, hearts, and souls. And your day can get a lot better with a little bit of gratitude. Seriously. Who's running the ship? Who's running the show? It's you. You're the thinker between your thoughts. Don't let are your thoughts thinking you, or are you thinking your thoughts? I know it sounds a little weird, but that's a spiritual thing. All right. You have a wonderful day. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. and have a great day. We'll see you again. Bye.